The F20 Tiger Shark in War Thunder, a $75 premium that offers you literally nothing that other planes cheaper than it can offer you. But real quick, I gotta mention, if you really want to support the channel and the growth of the channel, please join the Discord. Link in the description. It is literally a fancy notification bell. It's chilling there. It will help us out massively. So please, if you feel like it, join the Discord. Oh man, this thing should have been an event vehicle. I strongly think that this aircraft should have been a premium vehicle for one simple reason. At the current BR and the current price tag, this thing is not that worth it. I could actually see this thing being at 11.3 or 11.7 and it would not compete. Because the plane itself, let's face it, it is unique, it is an F20, blah blah blah, all that, I understand that. But at the same time, that doesn't justify the price. I mean, you get a loadout of 6 AIM-9Ls, and if you want to get Sparrows, you can get like half and half. Like you could get 2 Sparrows, 2 AIM-9Ls, or you could get like 1 Sparrow and sacrifice 2 of the AIM-9Ls on this aircraft. And to be fairly honest, sometimes it helps, especially taking that 1 Sparrow, because it helps you in head-on situations and all of that, and should guarantee you a kill sometimes. Well, not sometimes, well, basically most of the times, but at the same time, it's not really something special. This aircraft right here is overshadowed by the fact that there is something called an F4S just below it, and I think it's cheaper than it, I don't know, but it's just below it at a lower BR, and you could do way more things with it than this aircraft. And to be fairly honest, you could take it into sim, the F4S I'm talking about, and you can take it to sim, you can take it into RB, you can take it into ground RB, and you can bomb with it, you can fight with it, you can BVR with it, because it has 4 AIM-9s, it has well, not just AIM-9s, but 4 AIM-7s, it has HMD, it has all the features that you need. I know that it's not like this airframe, it's a little bit sluggish, but it gives you way more options, where with this aircraft you're a little bit grounded, and at the battle rating of 12.0 you're going to really suffer, especially when facing a lot of the enemy aircraft that could, well, face you in the matchmaking, such as the F-16A, the MiG-29 like 913 or 912, and those are going to just decimate you. One is going to decimate you in the dogfight, and that's the F-16, and the other is just going to decimate you in the BVR, and that's, well, the ER on the MiG-29. So it really doesn't make sense for this aircraft to exist at its current battle rating, at its current price. Like, if this was a tech tree aircraft even, I would even complain about it in the same manner, because 12.0, let's face it, it's not justifiable for this aircraft. However, when you get it down tier though, like, if you know what you're doing, if you've flown an F5 before and you know how to maneuver an F5 and know how to play top tier, let's put it like that, you're going to get a hefty number of kills, which is pretty good. AIM-9Ls, they're not something special, but they do the work. I actually prefer the AIM-9Ms on a Harrier GR7 at 11.7. Also an aircraft that is at a lower BR than this one. I could face it. And yeah, it's, to me, this aircraft is kind of useless. It is at most a collector's item, and I think that it's going to be removed in the future or brought in as, I don't know, a Golden Eagles aircraft instead of a $75 premium whatever. As a content creator, I must apologize, because this aircraft right here basically sucked out every single bit of creativity while commenting on this video. I mean, the footage itself was tedious to get. I mean, it's not that bad, but it was tedious to get for sure. But I must apologize, because the video feels super pessimistic, super negative, and I don't know, guys, like, this, I'm not really proud of this video. In terms of how to fly this aircraft, and complaining aside, because I've complained plenty enough about this aircraft already, well, it's very simple. If you know how to fly an F5, you're going to do great. Play it aggressive and it will reward you, and literally that's about it. If you don't know how to play an F5, just play it in the support role, clean up, be the cleanup guy. Like, take the kills that are easy for you to get and help out your teammates by engaging people on their six, because a lot of people will be focused in a tunnel visioned on your friendly, and you could just slap them with that aim 9 super fast, and you're just going to get a nice hefty little kill, which is pretty good with this aircraft. And I don't know if it's going to help you grind the US tech tree fast compared to other aircraft, but at least it's something there. So if you did the terrible choice of buying this aircraft, well, at least you have that for you. I actually did an entire video. I'm working with another YouTuber by the name of Tama, and I've done the voicing for his video on how to fly this aircraft. So if you want to check that out, I'll leave the link down in the description down below so you can check it out after you watch this video. But I give a very, very detailed and specified way on how to fly this aircraft really efficiently, how to abuse a little bit of the tactics, what aircraft will basically be hurtful to you, and what aircraft you can counter easily, such as the Mirage 2000, I think. Yeah, the Mirage 2000, you can counter that plane with the F20 tigershark really easily, especially if you take it to a higher altitude. So you have that. But what I'm going to say about the aircraft and its flight performance, it's like a mini F-16. I mean, you do get the F-18 engine, the F-18 radar, which is, like I said, a blessing for your gun. But yeah, it's really not an F-16. I mean, it can rate fight many aircraft, such as the MiG-23, and you can easily win a rate fight against a MiG-23. Like, it is super easy to do it with this plane because it retains energy so much, especially the faster you are. Like, this plane will retain so much energy the faster you go than the slower you are, which is something pretty amazing. And actually something that is working on it and I really love is the flaps, because I don't know if you've flown an F-16, but popping flaps on an F-16 will just cost you so much energy and will completely ruin your rate fighting capabilities, whereas with this plane it should help you turn better, and with the engine and the light airframe that it gets, it should push that aircraft to a whole different dimension, which is something pretty cool, and I find a little bit interesting, because let's face it, the United States don't make aircraft like these. Like, the F-20 comes from the F-5, which is a pretty solid design. It's that good old, I don't know, back in the day type of design where everything is thought of. And yeah, you having the capability of having that type of aircraft or airframe mounted with an engine like this is kind of a unique experience, which goes back to me saying that this aircraft is a collector's item at most. So that's what it is. But if you did enjoy it, please hit us up with a sub, like, all that jazz. Join the Discord, link down in the description, and I'll see you on the next one.